Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm the Temperance Star. I'm going to be doing a lovely collective reading for you guys today. How are you guys? I think I want my hair up. Like I was gonna have it down, but now I'm realizing I actually want it up. Somebody likes when you let your hair down. Someone likes when you get very like fun, I guess. Like you may be a very attractive person, or you may be someone may not expect you to be as deep as you are actually, and then when they get to know you, you may have more depth to you than they may realize. Someone feel like they can't keep up with you. I don't know why I just got that. I just came from outside, guys. How are you guys feeling? Because it was hot as outside, and I was going to just we got harmony, balance, peace, happiness. Someone feels like you give them so much peace. Someone feels like you give them so much like clarity on things that you just make them feel so much better. Like if they felt like so much was going on, or they felt like there was a whole bunch of chaos happening, or people trying to make them feel confused about a decision on something. Like were you like confused about something? Was this a decision that you didn't know what you wanted to do? And you got clarity on something? There's someone around you that feels like you're able to go to them, or someone's able to come to you, and they get so much more clarity on it, and it's like they would never expect to get that clarity from you. It's almost like beauty is skin deep, but they may not expect. And even if you may not feel like, you're not confident in yourself and you don't feel like you're attractive, you're very attractive. Like even if you're not the most attractive person, you are so attractive. You may not have no idea how attractive you are, and it's because of how intelligent you are, how you're able to sort out things that a lot of people around you are not able to sort out. And that's because it's your world. When you are that person that's very intelligent and you're able to connect the dots to things, not everyone around you is going to be able to do that. You're going to be that sole person in your own orbit, that's able to do that. And then people who gravitate towards you are not able to do that. So when they get next to you, and then you're able to just kind of like put the puzzles together, pieces together to the puzzle like it's nothing, put the brick wall and lust. Okay. And you do it like it's nothing. People are like, you are just like, they think it's so attractive. You go from being like a 2 to like a 10. Or if you're already a 10, you go from like a 10 to like a freaking 100. Like you are damn near a god, basically. You know? So I don't know why I just got that message. How do we start the video? I put my hair up. So somebody wants to let their hair down with you, or you want to let your hair down around someone. You may be nervous to show someone your true self. You may be nervous to show someone how deep you may go. You may know that the world is very superficial. You may know that a lot of people operate in a lot of self-image. A lot of people operate on, what they have, what their status is, what they've done, and what they've grown up on and stuff like that. A lot of people are operating in a lot of insecurities. A lot of people are operating on what they feel like will impress other people. And you may be someone who kind of doesn't care about that type of stuff. You may have grown out of that, while also realizing once you've grown out of that, you're the only person in your world that has grown out of that. But other people are still trying to impress somebody. And it kind of like makes you feel weird. And then don't let you be attractive. Because then it's like you're attractive and everybody's trying to tell you what you should do with your life, and try to paint your own image for you and make a checklist of what you should be doing. And that's what it'd be karmics. But we're not going to go into that. We're not going to go into what the karmics want. We don't give a fuck. Okay, what the karmics want? They're mad. Their word doesn't mean a damn thing. Okay, let me take this piece of pineapple. Someone thinks that you are so sweet. As harsh as you may come off sometimes, or as bitter. I don't know why I just heard that. As bitter as you may come off sometimes, you may be bitter sometimes. You may come off bitter sometimes. People know deep down you're very sweet. Interesting. Let's get some. So we just got. I just ate a snack. We got snack in reverse. Obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. A lot of people see you past your looks. Like I said, like if you are someone who's very attractive, people around you, they come to meet you and they realize that you are way more deeper beyond their scope. They probably become very insecure regarding this. Yeah, especially with roller coaster being at the bottom of the deck. This is why you may end up in a lot of roller coaster type of dynamics with friendships, family dynamics, even like going out and trying to make a living for yourself. Even when you come to relationships with like being at work or even trying to even build a business and stuff like that, you realize that you're on like this high and low with people because people don't know what to do with you. People do not know what to do with you because you may just be that attractive. People do not know what to do with you. They don't know what to do with you because it's like they can't put you in that box. They can't put you in that I just want a box, or I just want to make you a wife box, or I want you to be the best box, or I want you to be that best box. Like, because you have so many aspects to you to where people get confused on where to put you. And it's not your fault, collective. It's more so a lot of people have their own issues and their own bitterness that they have not resolved regarding what they've done with their own lives. So they try to project that onto you because they may see you as like that perfect image something. And then they're like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? And you're doing this so perfectly. You could be doing this and you could be doing that. And then it's like they get confused and they put you out the box, but also trying to keep you in the box. And it's like you can feel that projection coming off of them with how they may treat you, with the emotions they put you through, those ups and downs and stuff. And it may make you realize like your attractiveness even is almost like a curse in a way. Like you may start to resent how you look. You may, like sometimes you may feel like how you look is like not your best attribute, but it's a gift. To be beautiful is a gift. To be handsome is a gift. To be attractive is a gift. To be alluring is a gift. You just have to know how to use that with also other elements to yourself to be able to actually be confident in all aspects, to bring the aspects from within and also without. So you don't let people's projections of themselves be put onto you, because that's going to happen when you are literally a walking fucking art, like, because people are always going to judge art. Tell me more, angels. People are always going to want to eat something that looks good too, and they're going to want to judge it. We have cuffing season in reverse, and then we also have laughter in reverse. Interesting. Wait a minute. And then we got skirt at the bottom. I was saying, like, who are you thinking about ghosting? You thinking about ghosting somebody, collective? Especially with the cuffing season in reverse. Are you thinking about ghosting somebody who you feel like is looking at you very objectively? Someone who you feel like is not taking you maybe as serious as you may want them to take you, especially with the laughter in reverse, like someone that's not taking you maybe as deep as you may want them to take you, especially with the message that I was already like talking about. You may be in some type of situation where you thought you wanted to kind of get close with someone, but you may be starting to realize that that person isn't as understanding you the way you may want them to. Tell me more, angels. Oh, what's going on here, collective? What's going on here? Who are you about to try to leave? Whoa, is this somebody who they're expecting something? They're trying to trap you in a way. They're trying to get you signed up in a contract. They're trying to get you sucked up in some type of long-term commitment. They're trying to tie you up in a marriage even. Doesn't even have to be a pregnancy. It could be pregnancy too, literally. It could be a pregnancy. This is someone you don't feel like you can actually have joy with. This is someone that you realize may be way more superficial than you realize. Tell me more, angel. This is someone that got you based off of looks even too. That is so weird when I'm saying so. I'm like, oh, but I'm attractive. Tell me more, angels. But you may be attractive too, collective, so you may understand, we're here. We got honeymooning, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. And then turn, party animals, sex, drugs, alcohol, surface pleasures. So you may be realizing that you may surround yourself with a lot of attractive people. You just might like attractive things. You may like things that look good, you know what I mean? But not all things that look good are good on the inside. You know what I mean? Like they could put you in contracts that have no real everlasting joy that you see yourself wanting to actually commit to. Because now you see yourself having to constantly commit to that to keep that other person happy while you're constantly being drained, especially if you are someone that does have a sex appeal or has a attraction that is drawing them in. Like, what if you decide to not want to look like that anymore? You know what I mean? You could take me for an example. Like at one period on my channel, I was like just dressing up in suit and ties, basically. And now I'm in a season right now. I might change, but I'm in a season right now where I'm basically in like a freaking vacation bikini for this season right now. But I may change from how I'm looking. Will my audience leave me because of me changing how I'm dressing, or are they going to stick with me because they appreciate the message that I'm saying? The message that I'm saying and they're relating to. So you may be around someone who you may have connected with them because of how you may have presented yourself when you first met. However, you may be changing. You may be learning more things. You may be getting a new career. You may be changing your wardrobe. You may be moving to another town and meeting people who are giving you new ideas that make you want to kind of expand yourself to broader horizons that someone that you're around may not recognize you for. And you're scared, or you may feel like that person may expect you to kind of stay a certain way because you may have gave birth to something that is growing. It doesn't have to be a child, it could just be. However, you are seeing yourself kind of plant seeds somewhere else, especially with the honeymoon. It's like you're planting seeds somewhere else where you feel more at bliss at and you feel more beautiful in. Because especially with the surface level pleasures and stuff like that, with this snack card, is like you may have been eating too much sugar, you may have been overly sexual, or you may have been overly like I don't know how I'm about to say gothic, but you may have been overly in a certain area of yourself. Like maybe you've been drinking too much, or you've been playing games too much, or you've been, and when you game too much, you meet your online friends and stuff like that you please be gaming with. However, those people in the game and stuff, they're distracting you from being able to actually go out in the real world to basically socialize with people who are actually at your actual job that's funding you to be able to play the game that you're playing and things like that, and like make more money and make more connections because you're too distracted with that online persona that you may have had that they don't even know you. It's like an anonymous account and stuff. So it's like, you may be realizing that like alter ego, whatever obsession that you like to like dibble and dabble, and even like me taking this piece of a pineapple. I'm gonna take another piece. You may not be able to keep up with that side of yourself. Even if it's not like a side, but this could be like an actual career that you went to school for. Like there's people who go to school to be a whole freaking like therapist. And then they realize they went to go be a therapist, a psychiatrist, and they realize that they can't take it. People are crazy, getting trauma dumped on left and right. They're realizing just how serious it is. They're giving medications to people. People are freaking spazzing out on them. They're having to actually deal with that, and it's mentally draining them, and to the point where they're like losing their looks. These are people who come in very enthusiastic with the love of wanting to help people, but then they realize there's other avenues on how to help people, so they don't have to go down the route that they thought and they spent and invested in a lot of money and time in, just to end up not being so happy with the career that they may have chose, even if it's not being like a, because what's it called, like those people who become like the prisoner psychiatrist stuff. Like maybe you don't want to be a prisoner psychiatrist. Maybe you want to end up being like a woman psychiatrist for women who come out of like the shelters and stuff like that, or a woman who are successful and they own their own businesses, and they go through a lot of stuff because they own their own businesses. So you want to be a psychiatrist specifically, you want to open up your own clinic. It's like you want to change careers because maybe the original career that you had was completely draining you. However, that was the only way out after you may have graduated and stuff, and it was the easiest way to kind of like get a job and stuff. So it's like you're realizing that, wow, we're getting like, but good. But it's like you're realizing that your attractiveness, because it doesn't have to be physical, it could just be what, the things that you obtain that make you attractive, people that want to come and work with you. It's like you're realizing that the things that you like and that you invest in, there's other avenues to broaden your horizon that also fulfill you, that make you feel like you're actually fulfilling your purpose without being constantly drained. So, especially without honeymooning, and it's like you feel good at the end too. Like you'll still feel good. You can still meet with people, and then you'll heal people and still be able to kind of like go out and have drinks after. Like, especially if you're like the example I said, it's like you're healing women that have their own businesses, and then it's like, okay, after you sit there and you prescribe some women's a freaking Xanax or something, now I have to go and get drinks or something. Well, probably not, but this is just an example, entertainment purposes only. Now I could go and get drinks because y'all then became besties. Like, like now I can go have fun, but you can't do that with someone that you're being a psychiatrist to in prison. You can't do that. There's contracts involved. There's legalities and all types of stuff involved when you are doing it that way. Whereas when you open up your own business, when you are going down the lane that you actually want to go down, you're able to do it a completely different way and also make friends with the people that you're helping, and vice versa. They can now give you tips on how to perfect your own business while also helping them. So it's like, wow. Even like the game reference. Well, my boo. Is this a love message? And the receipts in reverse. And even penny pinching. And then you even come to maybe realize that like you could have been going down a path where it's like you may have been doing things by the book, but you weren't even going nowhere. It's like evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. It's like people could have been using things against you, using like you being like a newcomer to the career field, you not being as established in that career, being as experienced, having that many clients, having a certain title, and because of that, they don't even give you the salary that you even deserve. So it's like you have to work twice as hard and stuff like that, where it's like and then on top of that, you're not even really getting much from it. You love what you do because you love to help people, but the avenue that you're going down is almost being used against you in the same way. And then with this my boo, it's like you come to realize is that you do love what you do. It's more so trying to blend what you do while also being in bliss. Tell me more, angels, about this. Detective, yeah. It's like people going within. Well, you going within even too, but even other people, maybe you going within helps other people go within too on what they're going, the career paths or people that they're being with and stuff like that, their lives in itself. You going within to figure out how to kind of blend what you like to do, who you like to do. I don't know why I just got that. Who you even like to do, what you like to do, and blending that in like your perfect world. It helps you take your experience more slow and appreciate the lessons that you may have gained from being that newcomer that didn't have much experience, that just graduated, and now you're in that early phase of your career and you're getting that experience, and people are kind of like testing you or making you feel like you don't belong or you don't know what you're doing. However, they're expecting you with the knocked up to kind of fulfill a certain contract, fulfill that title because you may be attractive and you look good, or you have the title or you have the degree or you have even with the cuffing season, it's like you're tied down to them. but you may realize that you weren't happy, but you not being happy, you not finding nothing funny in this situation where you were kind of expecting something out of it. You've learned a lot during that phase to where it's like now you can kind of be in bliss because now it's like you know exactly what you want for yourself. Whether that is a relationship even, because my boo honeymooning and detective, like this could be a whole relationship. Because knocked up honeymooning and my boo, not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting these two cards to come out, but here we are. You can expect that to collective, but I'm also getting heavy, like not allowing your attractiveness to, and attractiveness could be in any regard. It doesn't have to be your looks. It could just be with the things you obtain for yourself that allow you to mingle with other people. And that includes the things that may be excessive to you, those vices. You know what I mean? Those vices also attract things and people to you as well. Those things can be used against you. Just as it fulfills you, you have to know when to stop because it could be used against you. Just as the things that you do in your career can be fulfilling you, and it can also be used against you if you don't know when to stop and kind of pivot. So, especially with the supersize me, any more angels? Because now they were like, we have today in reverse. Good vibes present in the moment. And I put that under, I gotta go into tarot. I've been using oracles only. This is like really a straight up intuitive message. Ooh, lucky break. Yeah, you're definitely bringing in a lot of good things to you. Or you have already brought in good things for you. Like you may be already basking in a lot of good things for you to where it's like you may have started to see, and now you may just be in a reflecting period on how a lot of things are being brought towards you with the numbing in reverse as well, undercuffing season. You may have realized all of the contracts you were in, all of the relationships that you were in, all of the people that even tried to like knock you up, even like you're realizing that all of that was needed, especially with the detective. It's like you may be just reflecting now, which is also helping you paint a better picture for your future. It's helping you perfect that picture for your future. It's helping you still turn that wheel for yourself because it's like you can never like not stop. Even with the Seven of Wands, I didn't see it in reverse, but I guess it's in reverse what you guys saw it. But it's like, wow, even with the Judgment, it's like you can never not stop adding new perspectives of who you want to be for your future self and your future bloodline. Because when you perfect yourself and who you are eventually perfecting your soon to be children and who they will be. Because the better you make yourself, the better not only your relationship will be, especially with this honeymoon, because your career, yourself, your children, all of that it matters to who you call in and then who you end up having a child with and then how that child is also raised. So it's always good to reflect in those good times, reflect in those lucky breaks you end up having and not just like basking in them because it helps you really have more gratitude for yourself and have more patience for yourself, the good times and the bad times. So that when you tell your story or when you are not even telling your story, when you're walking in your story, your children will be able to, they may not know everything you've been through, but they will just see it on you. Wow, that's kind of, wow. I don't want to cry. With the King of Cups. Like they would just be able to see it on you. And I don't know if you're the King of Cups, but just you're the King of Cups or there's a King of Cups that is watching you. But it's like you could be very emotionally in tune with yourself, or you have a King of Cups who is just so emotionally in love with you and just how you're able to reflect. It heals them the way how you heal yourself. Tell me more, angels. Because the my boo, we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more. And the Six of Wands in reverse. Wait a minute. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What is this? Oh, but the King of Cups is looking at the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. It's like you could be, or your king, or the King of Cups could be looking at how they may have lost out on a lot. A King of Cups could be looking at how they lost out on a lot, or you could be looking at the times where you weren't yourself, or looking at how you may have been trapped up in situations. Like, this is like just reflecting, wow, with the star. This is like reflecting on the past and just reflecting on how things really had you tied up, but not in a way where it's like it's hurting, but more so understanding it for exactly what it is. And it's like pouring into yourself, allowing those bad investments, allowing those unhappy moments, allowing those losses to truly make you, or make them, even if this is a King of Cups, make them feel happy to have even went through those losses, because those losses was bringing them to you, or vice versa. Any more angels? With the Queen of Swords, wow, and the Devil in reverse. It's like truly being able to let go something that people or things aren't typically able to really let go. And letting this go is really able to start something very brand new, to have like an everlasting honeymoon. Tell me more, angels. Ooh, the Five of Pentacles. Like, now the Queen of Swords is looking at the Five of Pentacles. It's like the King of Cups could be looking at how he may have been feeling like a loser, feeling like he was losing out on money, feeling like he invested in the wrong people, feeling like he was looking like an asshole. Even I'm hearing, while the Queen of Swords is looking like she felt like she was losing out on things. She was left out on the cold. She was freak like having to defend things. Like, what the heck is happening? This is a couple. This is 1,000% a couple. Yeah, like nothing but bad luck. It's like you and your partner could easily be like right now looking at how y'all were just, what got y'all together. Wow. Or the divine masculine in you. Your divine masculine could be very emotional, whereas your divine feminine could be very cutthroat. In both aspects of yourself, with the Hanged One, yup, both aspects, hats, both aspects of yourself can easily be reflecting on how both were used against each other to put you guys in a bad situation to get those losses, but not in a way where it's like, woe is me, but in a way where it's like you had things to learn to be able to come out on top, to kind of reek in whatever fortune you may be reeking in at this moment. Like, you may not even be appreciating all the fortune coming in, because you probably can't even believe all the fortune that's coming in, because you're too busy trying to figure out how all of this happened. Which is good, because that helps more fortune come in, not just for you, but for your family. Especially with the Hanged One coming out. Tell me more, angels. Yeah. The Page of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands. That's easily, yeah, and then the King of Swords. It's like being able to merge the two even, or just being able to truly understand that just because you had a lot of false starts, a lot of false offers, a lot of manipulations that allows you to learn from those mistakes, that doesn't stop you from being able to go into a beautiful beginning, go into a place where you're trusted, a place where you can trust other people, a place where you are able to literally thrive with a foundation that is filled with nothing but passion, filled with nothing but happiness, and filled with nothing but trust, even. Especially with this King of Swords, because I feel like the King of Swords truly values trust. And I think that with the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, both of these cards, they value trust. They need trust, especially the King of Cups and they need trust, or they will be completely unbalanced. And I think you are finally understanding that. Or your partner is understanding that while you're also understanding that. Tell me more, and I'm going to close this out. Yep, with the Two of Swords. With this Two of Swords, it's letting me know that you could easily not even see what's coming in. Or you could be in this energy right now where you're truly fulfilled, but you are currently trying to reflect. And that's okay, because you currently trying to reflect is going to open you up to reek in something that you may not see coming. Tell me more about that. Why did I hear that? Yes, but that's the Ten of Cups, something that you do not see coming. It's like you may be reflecting right now on maybe how you may have been confused. Both of you, with the Two of Cups being here and having the King of Swords still came out. It's like you're going to eventually come out of maybe that defensive, how did I get here? How did I end up defending myself? Your partner could be feeling that way too, or your future partner could be feeling that way too. It's like, how was I just constantly in like a battle mode? Y'all, you can be feeling that way because maybe you guys don't even realize like how lucky you guys are to even find each other. Like, I'm also hearing that. It's like you guys may be thinking like, am I that lucky? Am I really this lucky to find this person? Am I really able to combine both my divine masculine and my divine feminine? Am I really able to call my divine masculine in another person, the perfect version of that? Am I truly that? Like, am I really able to do this? Like, you or them can really be in that phase, not realizing that it's like, you're literally currently in the moment. It's like it's right here. Like, it's here. Like, you're currently living in a complete Ten of Cups, like right now. And even with this Page of Cups in reverse, it almost makes me feel like, and then we got the Knight of Cups too. This Page of Cups in reverse is almost making me feel like there's something that wants to come out to live in this Ten of Cups with you guys, but you guys are too focused on how did this happen? Especially with the knocked up in pregnancy, it's like there's something trying to still figure out like, how did this happen? How did we get here? You know? And it's because mommy and daddy are trying to figure out how did they meet each other, or even like if it's career, it's like you can still be trying to figure out how did I end up in this career field, or how did I end up meeting this friend, or how did I end up moving to this place, or how did I end up opening up this online thing? Like, it's like you're too busy trying to figure out how you do that when you have like a whole bunch of nothing but support and happiness and emotional fulfillment that cleans it up immediately, where it's like you can land safely in that you are already aware of. And that's probably why you just safely go back to trying to confuse yourself, because that's probably that's what you know, that's what you were used to. You were used to this. A King of Cups was used to feeling like they constantly invested in their own things, constantly felt like they were being defeated, constantly felt like they were being ripped off of some horse. The Queen of Swords constantly felt like, even though she was intelligent and smart, people were constantly trying to make her feel left out and things like that. Whereas like you guys could finally kind of combine into one now and just live in some type of emotional fulfillment. There's no need to constantly defend, but you guys may naturally, especially with the King of Swords coming out, it makes me feel like both of you guys are just ready to kind of, y'all just love to, that's in your nature. But with 333 on the timer, check out that angel number. I'm gonna close this out. Take this message as you will. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.